Hello students, in this lecture of emerging trends of mechanical engineering, we will study about now ultra supercritical boilers which are used in process industries. In power plant engineering we have seen different boilers like low pressure boiler, high pressure boiler. Now this is a sketch in front of you which is showing you the ultra supercritical boiler. In many industries, in many process industries like textile, rubber industries, such type of boilers are used. And here we will learn about its introduction. So in this picture you will see there is a coal bunker, coal feeder on the left hand side. Then steam separator you will see here, secondary superheater, and reheater, primary superheater, economizer. So such type of boiler, and its layout is somewhat different than traditional boiler. So let us see what are the points in short related to the ultra supercritical boilers. Starting with, what is the difference between subcritical? What is the difference between subcritical boiler, supercritical boiler, advanced supercritical boiler, and ultra supercritical boiler? What is there? Subcritical means water boiling to steam with pressure below critical point, and in this category the pressure is around about 165 bar and temperature is 566 to 566 degrees centigrade and its efficiency is 38%. In case of supercritical boiler, water to steam is forming without boiling and pressure above critical point. In subcritical the pressure is below critical point, but here the pressure is above critical point, and here is the range of the pressure 241 bar and 582 degrees centigrade, 40% is the efficiency around. Advanced supercritical boiler, the main steam and hot related temperatures are 593 degrees centigrade. So here the temperature is going to increase around about 630 degrees centigrade as compared to this 582 degrees centigrade, and its efficiency has been increased up to 44%. And last one is nothing but ultra supercritical. So here you will see clearly what is the temperature, 649 degrees centigrade, or the pressure range is above 345 bar and its efficiency is reaching about 46%. So here this is the point, temperature plus pressure, that will giving you high efficiency, and high efficiency is nothing but less emissions. So this is important, less emissions and high efficiency. So efficiency and emissions, these are the two parameters which are very critical nowadays. Now let us see next information. Types of power plant generally are of three types. Per power plant are subcritical, supercritical, and ultra supercritical. This is not a question or not a topic of discussion related to power plant. We are learning about process boilers, but in process boilers also the boilers which will work as a subcritical range, in supercritical range, and ultra supercritical range. So here you will see pressure is less than 225 kg per centimeter square. In case of subcritical boiler, temperature is around about 540 to 565 degrees centigrade. Efficiency is about 35 to 38. So these are the guidelines, or these are the references that is from the one company that is called National Thermal Power Corporation. In case of supercritical boiler, the pressure range is 250 to 270 kg per centimeter square. Temperature is reaching about 565 to 600 degrees centigrade and the efficiency is 42 to 47%. And last topic here, that is nothing but ultra. Ultra means pressure is beyond 270 kg per centimeter square. Temperature is greater than 600 degrees centigrade and efficiency is, see the efficiency, 48 to 55%. Some of the disadvantage of subcritical boilers here: high coal consumption, low efficiency, efficiency of high pollutant, emission of high pollutant, less capacity with high land capture, more CO2 emission, large boiler size, high startup time required. So particularly high land capture, more CO2 emission, large boiler size, after that emission of high pollutant, low efficiency, these are the factors or disadvantage of the boiler running as per subcritical range. But if you want to remove this, then we should consider for ultra supercritical boilers. Power plants that work above critical point is called supercritical power plants or the process industries. Supercritical is a thermodynamic expression describing the state of substance where there is no clear distinction between the liquid and gaseous phase. There is no clear distinction between the liquid and gaseous phase. So this is nothing but the meaning of supercritical. Critical pressure and temperature of water is around about 225 kg per centimeter square and temperature is 374.15 degrees centigrade. The term supercritical refers to main steam operating conditions being above the critical pressure. In bar it is 221 bar. Here it is in a kg per centimeter square. What are the benefits of supercritical technology or ultra supercritical technology? Primary and operational flexibility. Number one is higher cycle efficiency, less fuel consumption, less per megawatt infrastructure investment, less emission, less auxiliary power consumption, less water consumption. Operational flexibility, better temperature control and load change flexibility, shorter startup time, more suitable for widely variable pressure operation. Let us see the difference between again subcritical and supercritical power plants. Subcritical means a typical example of this system is the drum type steam generator. This in case of supercritical power, this type of boiler is drumless. This is very important. Drumless steam generator. Natural circulation is produced by heating of the risers. The water steam mixture leaving the risers is separated into water and steam in the drum in case of subcritical type of power plant. The steam flows into the superheater and water is returned to the evaporator inlet through downcomers. If the system is operated only with natural or assisted circulation, the application range is limited to maximum drum pressure, approximately 190 bar. In case of supercritical boiler, evaporation takes place in a single pass. This is very important. In supercritical or ultra supercritical boilers, flow through the evaporator is induced by the feed pump. The evaporator and superheater areas thus automatically adjust the operational requirements. So this is a supercritical steam heat unit or ultra supercritical. You will see here at the center there is a boilerless drum. Boiler with a no drum. Here see there is a air. After that the coal is given here. The heating takes place. The steam is going here to the generator, to the steam turbine. The condensate is given here again back. Selective catalytic reduction is occurring and here there is a exhaust after that. So this way, this is nothing but a steam layout for supercritical or something like that ultra supercritical boilers. The difference lies in using pressure. We are familiar with conventional subcritical system, steam generation unit, the system operating at pressure that convert water to steam through process of boiling. So process of boiling is there. Now at supercritical pressure, water is heated to produce steam through gradual expansion without boiling. Okay, so this is the difference that should we understand. Due to improved thermodynamics of expanding higher pressure and temperature, steam through the turbine, a supercritical steam generating unit is more efficient than subcritical unit. So ultra supercritical units at 300 bar and temperature of about 630 degrees centigrade will still increase the efficiency up to 44%. So this is the main important thing. These are some of the references for your study. Thank you very much.